Yo, what's going on everybody? Austin Got Figs here and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we do have yet another action figure review. And for today's action figure review, man, we do have the John Cena Collector's Edition. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is Elite Series 119. I can't really remember. For some reason, I'm blanking. I believe it's Elite Series 119, but don't quote me on that. It might be 120. Whatever. It doesn't really matter, man. At least the figure we're reviewing is John Cena Collector's Edition. Hey, but before we get anywhere in this review, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. Go follow the socials. Links to those will be in the description of this video. That includes my Instagram account, my X account. One more thing, super close to 300 subs. I've been mentioning this the past few videos, man. I believe now we're at 298 or 297, somewhere in there. So we're about 2 or 3 subs away from 300, man. So be sure to hit that sub button, help your boy out, man. But hey, now let's get you guys right on into today's figure review. Alright, so we will start it off with our packaging. So we've already kind of seen the front. Got your figure window, WWE logo. Got the John Cena's name, WWE Collector's Edition with the old scratch WWE logo right here. You're also going to get that nice shot of John Cena, which we're going to talk about in a few moments here because it does obviously depict the figure. But I have a few questions on that image, so we'll hold off on that for a few moments though. You got the Mattel logo right there too as well. But anyways, going up here, True Effects like details, W logo, Elite Collection logo, 8+. You're also going to get some nice John Cena designing, which is pretty cool. Turn it to the side, you're going to have his name, John Cena, Certified Authentic sticker, WWE Collector's Edition, once again, old WWE scratch logo, Elite Collection. Turn it to the back, you're going to have a shot where this gear is inspired from, so obviously WrestleMania 22, when John Cena did face Triple H, and obviously, yeah, he successfully defended, as it says down here. You got some career highlights, WWE Collector's Edition, Mattel logo, Mattel like designing their WWE.com, WWE logo up there, John Cena, all that other stuff, like where he's from and all that. Elite Collection. Turn to the other side, another nice shot of John Cena, Elite Collection, WWE Collector's Edition. Back to the front. So now let's get into the actual figure. Alright, so next we'll go into the accessories that this figure is going to come with, man. So we will start it off over here with our interchangeable hands. You are going to get obviously the You Can't See Me hands. We've seen these before. Nothing really special. Pretty cool, though. We do get these. You're also going to get a pair of mic holding hands, but we've seen those before, and those are already on the figure. So I figured, there's really no use to really look at those because we've already seen them. Same with these, but, it's whatever. Anyways, now we'll go into where the accessories start to get better. We'll go over here. We'll go to his, obviously, to his little coat and jacket that he does have here. This is a really nice coat that he does have here. It is going to be cloth goods, so it's going to be very easy to take on and off. It's very nice. It does have an interesting feel to it. More like, I don't know, do we say rugged? To me, it kind of feels a little bit rugged. That could just be me, or maybe that's just the feeling that it's supposed to be, which I guarantee it is. But the point is, it's going to be cloth. It's going to be easy to take on and off, but it's just an overall good quality little hoodie here, or coat there, which is pretty cool. Then you're also going to get this little Undertaker style of hat, but it's not necessarily an Undertaker hat because it's obviously for John Cena, but it's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, nice little hat here, gonna be all black, pretty freaking cool in my opinion. You're also going to get like a kind of like a black ring right here, which is pretty cool. But it's obviously going to be molded on there, but it might be a little bit hard to see because the whole thing is black and so is the band, but that won't come off. But pretty nice there too. That's all the accessory that this Cena figure is going to come with. So now let's jump into the actual John Cena figure. Alright, and then here is the John Cena figure, man. This thing looks pretty freaking cool in my opinion. It is going to be the same as that Hall of Champions 4-pack that we did get from Target. It's literally the same John Cena, except I think the colors on the bands might be different, and up here, don't quote me on that, but it's literally pretty much the same, man. The same pants, same everything, except it's not going to come with, obviously, this stuff right here. But anyways, let's get into this. So, this head scan, this is what I wanted to talk about. So, hold on, let me grab the packaging real quick. So, this is what I want to talk about. Like, the head scan, and looking like John Cena, it's fine. We've seen the head scan before, but my complaint really is, or just kind of like, what the, why is that kind of thing? Like, my question is, why are we getting a smiling head scan when this is, like, angry? And I would have actually preferred more of, like, a straight face / angry head scan, in my opinion, other than this. I think that would have been a lot better. Also considering that this is supposed to be the Chicago Mobster style of Cena, so I would have much rather that, but hey, that could just be me, but I'm just saying. Yeah. Anyways, the head scan, like I said, it's going to look like John Cena. We've seen it before. It's going to be an overall good head scan. You're going to get the fade along the hair, which is pretty cool. As far as movement, full 360 on the head. Look up about that much. Look down about that much. Kind of pops back up a little bit there. Then we'll go on to the arms. On this arm, we're going to get the white armband, which is going to say, obviously, you can't see me, which is pretty cool. Instead of saying the logo, it's just going to say you can't and then see me. Pretty cool there. The other side, you're going to get the black one, which is going to be like the Chain Gang logo. And then you're also going to get a black and white, or a white band with some black trim, which is also going to have that Chain Gang logo as well, which is pretty freaking cool. And then we will go on to the articulation of the arms. So as far as double jointed elbows, of course, you're going to get those. It's an elite figure. Very nice, very freaking smooth, very awesome there. Again, same there. Going to get your bicep cup there, which is pretty awesome. Full 360 on the arm. You're going to get the full 360 like that as well. Pretty awesome. And then obviously bicep cup, full 360 like that. Put it down, full 360 like that as well. Going on to the ab crunch, go down about that much, go back about that much. We've seen the ab crunch before. It's going to work solid, so that's freaking awesome. Freaking smooth as well. Nothing so far is stiff on this figure at all. And then you are going to get a full 360 on the entire upper body as well. Moving on down to the lower half, you are going to get this little white trim, which leads into those black pants, or the black jorts, which is pretty awesome. Going on the knee area, on the left knee, you're going to get the Chain Gang logo. On the back, you're going to get John Cena in red. On here, it's going to say limited edition. Going down, you're also going to get black shoes. Now, I did mention that this figure is pretty much the same as the Hall of Champions 4-pack Cena. The only difference is and it might, like I said, those color of the bands could be different as well. I just don't remember. But also the shoes, these are going to be black. The other ones, I believe, are black and gold. If I just got to look at mine, yeah, they're like black and gold type of thing, which is pretty cool. But anyways, going back to this figure, it's pretty much all you're getting on the jorts. So we'll go to our articulation here. We'll start off with the thigh. So you're going to get a full 360 on the thigh right there, which is pretty awesome. Same here. It's pretty cool. Then you're also going to get a full 360. You're going to kick out. It's pretty awesome, pretty freaking smooth. Going to the knees right here. Gonna be a bit stiff, actually, which, honestly, it's like a love and a hate for me on this John Cena. The knees are going to be a bit stiff, but hey, honestly, anytime that I've had a John Cena figure that has had these style of jorts, the knees have always been loose. Like, even if I do this, the knee literally starts to fall down. So, honestly, I'll take that. That's better than nothing, man. At least they're, like, not as loose as they were. I would have liked them not to be as stiff as this, because these are pretty damn stiff, in my opinion, but hey, I'd much rather that than as loose as my other Cenas were that have these style of jorts. Like, I have an old Cena, which I don't remember. It might have been a defining moments, and then I also, that other one in the Hall of Champions 4-pack, that kind of had some loose knees as well, and those all have like the same like style of jorts. But these are stiff, but which I'll take over being loose any freaking day, honestly. But yeah, you're pretty much gonna get that going back as well. It's going to be stiff again, you know. It's just the knees that they are. Pretty nice though. At least they work, you know. At least they still work. Going onto your shoe, it's a John Cena shoe mold, so you're gonna get like the little spin like that. You will get like a little bit of ankle rocker, it's looking like, but not much, you know, nothing really crazy. And that's really it for the articulation, man. So now let's put all the accessories back on this figure and get a final good look and rating. Alright, man, now here is this John Cena figure with all of its accessories back on the figure, man. As far as if this thing is worth it, bro, it's a collector's edition, man. I don't care how bad this John Cena might be, which I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying, I don't care how bad, like, any collector's edition, like, type of a wrestling figure is. I'm still copping it, bro. It's collector's edition. That's how you know eventually one day it will be rare, and it's one of the more rare figures because it's obviously collector's edition. So either way you look at it, I still think it's worth it. Like I said, I mean, maybe if you do want something that's like really great articulated on everything, maybe this isn't your figure because of those knees. But hey, I still think it's worth it any way you go, man. But as always, if you have any questions about this figure, be sure to drop those in the comments below. And one thing, bro, hey, how do y'all think I did on that posing? I think that's accurate to the back and how he actually looked, man. I think that's very accurate as far as how I had him posed, man. I mean, even this arm, man, this arm is in front of this one over here. So hey, I think I did pretty good on that. But hey, let me know down in the comments below. But always, like I said, drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow the socials. You guys already know what to do, man. I don't even really gotta say it. You guys should just know. But hey, I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.